The streets that serves one of the fastest growing parts of Albuquerque is becoming downright dangerous. We pulled the crash numbers for Rio Bravo and they're mind-boggling. News 13's Gabrielle Burkhart shows you on special assignment why neighbors want something done about it now.
The sounds of speeding traffic, sirens, and crash scenes are all too common for people who live near this stretch of Rio Bravo in Albuquerque's South Valley.
They're flying through there, and there's been multiple accidents because of it.
Jose Lopez lives near Rio Bravo in La Junta, east of Coors.
If I'm going to go anywhere into town, like, I need to get to the freeway, I need to take Rio Bravo.
But he doesn't always feel safe taking that route. With no traffic lights out of his neighborhood and drivers going way over the speed limit on one of many wide open stretches of Rio Bravo, Lopez sees what could happen.
We have people doing 60, 65, 70 miles an hour. And it doesn't matter which time of the day or night, it's dangerous.
We wanted to know just how dangerous. Dispatch calls show in just 9 months, Bernalillo County Sheriff's deputies have responded to 171 crashes on Rio Bravo from Coors to 2nd Street. That's about 20 crashes per month in a 3.5-mile stretch. Does that number surprise you at all?
No, it doesn't. I mean, there's a number of factors that I think go into that. Speeding is probably the big one. Distracted driving is another one.
Sergeant Randall Herring is with the BCSO traffic unit.
It's one of very few routes that actually travel over the river in Albuquerque.
He says because of how busy Rio Bravo is, a higher crash rate is expected. Just last month, a 57-year-old motorcyclist died after colliding with a truck on Rio Bravo near 2nd Street. Several people were injured in a crash in the same area back in April. And in 2015, a deputy chasing a drunk driver on Rio Bravo ended in tragedy. Moments after the deputy stopped chasing him, BCSO says Stephen Trujillo ran a red light, plowing into a family's SUV carrying 9 passengers. 30-year-old Mary Soto and 13-year-old Elijah Sandoval were killed. Trujillo is now serving 30 years. A jury found the deputy who chased Trujillo that night was not responsible.
I hear them all the time, and I hear the police sirens going by.
Over the years, Lopez says he does see deputies pulling people over for speeding, but there are other concerns, dangers that come to light as the sun sets.
At nighttime, it's very poorly lit. There's pretty much between Isleta and Coors, there's no actual street lights. So a number of crashes we've had at night, people just don't see, and the speed limit's 45, so there's not too much time to react to things.
Since Rio Bravo is also a state-owned highway, we reached out to the New Mexico Department of Transportation and told them about the number of crashes on Rio Bravo. No one would go on camera, but DOT said in a statement its priority is keeping people safe, and they always encourage drivers to be responsible when getting behind the wheel. Any changes to Rio Bravo, we're told, will require more analysis. This week, BCSO is on high alert. Thousands of tourists visiting for Balloon Fiesta means even busier, more congested roadways in Albuquerque. BCSO will likely respond to more crashes.
People will pull over to the shoulders to try and get pictures, just paying attention to balloons and not paying attention to the roads.
Today, there are signs throughout Albuquerque warning drivers about being responsible and somber reminders about worst-case scenarios. Neighbors hope drivers will take note and consider the precious cargo on the road. On special assignment, Gabrielle Burkhart, KRQE News 13.
The Department of Transportation says it will consider additional lighting on Rio Bravo if the county is willing to maintain the lights and pay to keep them on. The county says it will think about it.